All right, let's get this spray paint onto the locker. First coat is on, it's looking great. We're going to be doing a bunch of light, smooth coats rather than one thick coat. And this will dry matte, so it goes on gloss, but it dries matte. It's already looking so amazing, yes? Yes, it looks amazing. Now for the top, I sanded this, then I put varnish on it. Now, in true me style, I want to remove the varnish and paint it black. Thinking I should just be able to give this a sand with some sandpaper rather than the sander. I think I'm going to give that a crack now just to sort of see, because then I could get a coat of just regular paint on this tonight. But we're obviously not going to do that anywhere near our drying spray paint, of course. Isn't it always such a turn of good fortune when you find a nearly brand new sanding block in your kit? So I sanded it, and then I sanded it with some fine grit sandpaper, but it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't change my mind at the last minute. All right, the initial plan was to paint it black, but I think for my overall plan, it's going to actually work out better if I paint it white and match the cabinet exactly. So I'm going to go in with my primer first. That's dry. We'll go in with paint. It's going to take a little bit longer this way, but it's the final product that's more important, not how long it takes, right? Oh, it's always so scary. Okay, so yes, the paint, the primer is going on well, which means I got enough of that varnish off, which was important. The first coat of primer is on, and obviously I need to leave this to dry. I did do the underside first just to sort of see how it would go on, and I'm pretty happy, so that's good to go. We'll leave that to dry. All right, I'm inside now, and I think there's time still for me to start on another little entryway project. Everything that's going in the entryway is a project. Now, we're going to hang some art above the locker. So the locker will go on the wall, and we want to hang some art above it. Not this art though. I thrifted this frame, and we're going to give it a makeover, personalize it, make it what we need it to be, and put some art in it above the locker. So in order to make this custom, I'm obviously going to have to pull these out and then find a way to reattach the backing when I've put the art inside. And then it's a little bit of a struggle, but we got there. It helped to like angle it in on itself, and I ended up using 2 different pliers just to pry them out. So it's actually Perspex and not glass, which is exactly what I wanted, just something cheap and cheerful. I don't really need the art. That'll probably go into my journaling stash. And then what I really want to start working on today is the frame. I got these from eBay. They're just like a little wooden dome. I tend to get a lot of these types of weird things from eBay, and I want to use them to make like a studded version of this frame. I'm thinking the best way to attack this is to stick all the domes on, then paint the whole thing. Not paint all the domes separately. No. I'm going to lay them all out first before, well, at least the top and the side, so that I know that they're going to actually line up. I think I measured them pretty well. I just went off the diameter and then obviously the width of the frame. So frame first, then beads. Oh my goodness, I measured perfectly. I love it when that happens. So now, because I know there's not going to be any weird like overhang, or I was kind of worried that they might have to sit like that, like on the corner. But no, they fit perfectly. Gosh, it got dark so quick and it's cold, so I've got to work fast. But I've just decided that just before I stick these down, in case there's any issue with applying paint to this like smooth surface, I'm going to hit it with the smooth sandpaper. Okay, it's all sanded. Time to use this to glue them down. They are all glued down and they look amazing. I'm gonna let this dry now. It's gonna take a while for this glue to dry down, and then we can paint. Also, these little men in the IKEA catalogue always make me laugh. Everything's going so well with the entryway. The paint is coming along on the locker. We've started our frame. Today I also started work on a little project for some locker accessories. It's all coming together. Feels so good to finally have a plan and it's all coming together.